So about 2 weeks ago, I met this gorgeous lady. Her name is Katrina Louise North, and she works at the Common, and she is what do you do?
Energy healing.
She's an energy healer. So I kind of had two conversations, and within 5 minutes, it was just like cut to the chase. We just had this most authentic conversation, and shared stuff that I wouldn't normally share with normal people. And it was just like the energy was amazing. So we just wanted to jump on camera and talk about some things relating to being intimate. There are apparently 5 steps.
Yes, there are 5 steps of intimacy with yourself. Because if you have true intimacy with you, you can have true intimacy with anyone. So the 5 steps are honour, trust, vulnerability, allowance, and gratitude.
Got it. And we want to talk about vulnerability today. And I know that we're posting this on social media. So, and you know, for me, I like the idea of being vulnerable as it relates to being in business, because I'm clear as business people, we'd be better at business, wouldn't we?
We would definitely be. Me being on camera right now is being very vulnerable.
It's easy. It's just having a conversation.
And putting myself out there. Yes, being vulnerable. I used to think that being a woman and being vulnerable was pathetic.
Really?
Yes, I just looked at women and thought, what's wrong with them? Why can't they just stand strong and do their own thing? And why do they have to be like that? And I have learned recently that it serves me no purpose. So be as vulnerable as possible. Be your true, authentic self, because you know what? People love vulnerability. They really do. And being vulnerable with yourself just opens up a whole new doorway. And it opens up a whole new doorway of being, living, being in business. People relate better to you. You're not like an invisible porcupine, shall we say, you know, because sometimes we can get our quills up, you know, about being vulnerable, and it's all like, people don't want to talk about it, and yeah, so it's kind of like being an invisible porcupine, really.
Well, I don't think Katrina Louise North is being particularly invisible right now. So good on you. You know, I think it's I think for me about being vulnerable, it's been one of those lifelong challenges of what is my true authentic self, and I think I think a lot of it has to do about just being present to the now. And as probably step number 5 is almost being grateful.
Grateful.
That's the word.
Like having owning and claiming the greatness of you.
Yeah, and also being the best version of yourself. I really like that. I know Cheese, who are probably watching, he talks about practicing inauthenticity, and I think I do like your comment, Cheese, where you talk about being the best version of yourself. But I think if you haven't started that journey of inauthenticity, or that journey of being vulnerable, you need to have a place to start. And I think then it's about being the better version of yourself, but you need to be able to compare and obviously grow. So for people watching this video, how do they look at oneself and is it about improving your life or just embracing your life, embracing who you're being?
Well, we all get in those moments where we stand back and we're just like, you know, let's say, you know, you look in the mirror and you go, who the fuck am I? Really? You look in the mirror and you go, I've got these bags under my eyes, I could be skinnier, my hair's a bit crazy.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
It's crazy! So, yeah, we do all these things to ourselves, and it's like abuse. It's, you know, and then we come across it upon each other, and we're all judgment of ourselves. I mean, that's not being very intimate, is it? Would you do that to somebody?
No.
So
no judgment, embracing who we are, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly, exactly.
And then expressing that on video, perhaps. I don't know. So if you have if you want to start that conversation, comment below and tell us what you think in terms of what being vulnerable means for you, and how that could be expressed to the people who matter in your life.
Yeah.